Let us talk about Nikki Haley for a moment. You may have seen she's in the news over the weekend. Frankly, she's all over the news over the weekend. Nikki Haley, former governor of South Carolina, former ambassador to the United Nations for Donald Trump, resigned after, I believe, 2 years, did a great job over there, so on and so forth. Who is Nikki Haley? What is Nikki Haley? Well, you're going to be seeing her name thrown around a lot. A lot of GOP pundits out there, frankly, basically all of them, they say she's the next big thing. She's going to be the next Republican nominee, Nikki Haley 2024. I'm pretty sure they already have bumper stickers printed off. Well, Nikki Haley this weekend put out a book, did a bunch of interviews going after John Kelly, former Trump Chief of Staff John Kelly, and former Trump Secretary of State Rex Tillerson. And, well, she had this to say.
And then the Secretary of State Tillerson went on to tell you the reason he resisted the president's decisions was because if he didn't, people would die. Do you memorialize that conversation? It definitely happened?
It absolutely happened. And instead of saying that to me, they should have been saying that to the president, not asking me to join them on their sidebar plan. It should have been, go tell the president what your differences are and quit if you don't like what he's doing. But to undermine a president is really a very dangerous thing. And it goes against the Constitution, and it goes against what the American people want. And it was offensive.
First of all, let me have a brief moment to eye roll about the people will die. Although I guess that's kind of true. Any decision a president makes at any time, frankly, costs people's lives. That's part of being the commander-in-chief and leading the most powerful military in the world that is, frankly, in far too many countries, but that's another story. So what is this, all this business with Nikki Haley, taking shots at John Kelly, taking shots at Rex Tillerson? I don't know if that conversation happened. I have no idea whether it's true. John Kelly came out immediately and defended himself. Tillerson hasn't said a word. Nikki Haley says it's true. You're sitting there thinking, who should I believe? And I'm here to tell you, it doesn't matter. This is all political. I do not know Nikki Haley personally, but Nikki Haley is a politician. She is an ambitious politician, and she is somebody who very much has her eyes on the White House. Why would Nikki Haley, kind of a Trump opponent, accept a position from Donald Trump as the ambassador to the United Nations? Well, because she's a smart politician. What is her job? What does she do at the United Nations? What do Americans feel about the United Nations? We hate it. We laugh at it. We feel like they have too much authority. We feel like we carry all the responsibility. We think it's worthless. You can find several Americans, myself included, who says we should fire them all, send them all out of our country, and demo the building to the ground. So what was Nikki Haley's job? What did she constantly do there? She went there and defied them. She went there and gave a 2-year-long screw you to the United Nations and every other nation that hates us. She got great press out of it. Her political stock had never been higher. And after 2 years of that, of doing the easy thing, she left. And I'm not insulting her. That's what I want every United States ambassador to the United Nations to do. I want them to do exactly what Nikki Haley did. But she didn't do something difficult there. She did something every American, at least every American on the right, cheered for. And then at her highest moment, again smart, she left. And I told everybody as soon as she left, well, she's gearing up to run for president. You watch. She's about to write a book. Lo and behold, out comes the Nikki Haley book. Sometimes I have to tell you, it is a burden being this smart. I'm almost consider myself like some sort of like a prophet or something. But either way, she of course writes a book now. Takes a couple shots at guys that are thought to be anti-Trump, or she's making them out to be anti-Trump. Again, it doesn't matter if the conversation happened. Nikki Haley wants to be president of the United States. In order to be president of the United States, you must do something that drives almost everybody nuts. Nevertheless, it is a political reality. You must build coalitions. The United States of America, 330 million people of us, we are built, the voting public is built of different coalitions. You have people on the right and left, of course. But in those coalitions, you have people who can defect, people who won't defect. You have people who care about abortion, people who care about taxes, people who care about spending, people who care about foreign policy, people who care about 1,000,001 different pet issues. And one thing is undeniably true no matter what you feel about the state of U.S. politics. Donald Trump is mega, mega, mega powerful on the right and mega, mega, mega popular on the right. You hear what I said? Popular. Keep that word in mind. Poll after poll after poll shows over 90% popularity for Donald Trump on the right. If you're somebody like Nikki Haley and you have your eyes on the White House, you are never walking into the White House without the approval of Donald Trump's supporters. Frankly, without the approval of Donald Trump himself. I know we like to make fun of, social media and Twitter and it's just tweets. Nikki Haley is one negative Donald Trump tweet about her away from losing the Republican nomination in 2024 if she wants it. It's that real.